Hi everyone, in this video we will take the definition or the concept of the integration. So firstly, this is the symbol of integration. It is like the letter S because the origins for integration comes from the Riemann sum. Now if you want to cancel the sign of integration, you have to take derivative for both sides. This is what definition tells us here. If you take the derivative for the integration, you will get the inside function. So we can say that the derivative kills the integration, then you will get the inside function f of x. So in this example we have two parts, part A and B. And the question is, you have to confirm that the stated formula is correct by differentiating. So in the left hand side we have integration x cosine x dx, and in the right hand side we have x sine x plus cosine x plus c, where c is a constant. C is a constant. So if you want to check if this statement is true or not, you have to take derivative for both sides. So d by dx for x cosine x dx, you have to check if the derivative of the left hand side equal the derivative of the right hand side. So the derivative of x sine x plus cosine x plus c. So as the definition says, you have to here we have the integration sign on the left hand side. So definition tells us that you have to cancel the derivative with the integration, and you have to check if the left hand side equal the right hand side. For the left hand side, the answer will be the inside function, which is x cosine x, and you have to check if this is equal the derivative of the right hand side. On the right hand side, the first term is x sine x, which is product of two functions, so you can put xu and sine x v. Then you have to use the derivative or the quotient rule for derivative, which is d by dx for u times v equals u prime v plus u v prime. So u prime is the derivative of x, which is 1, multiplied by v, which is sine x, plus u, which is x, multiplied by the derivative of v, which is derivative of sine x, which gives us cosine x. So this is the derivative of the first term. In the second term we have cosine x, and as you know, the derivative of cosine x is negative sine x, and since c is a constant, so the derivative of any constant equal to 0. Now you have to simplify the derivative in the right hand side. So we have 1 times sine x equals sine x minus sine x equals 0, so you will get x cosine x. Now since the derivative in the right hand side equal the derivative in the left hand side, this means that the formula is correct. So the formula is correct. So the main idea here, if you want to check this statement and you have derivative sign, you can cancel the derivative sign by differentiating both sides. Okay, and this is the end of part A. With the same manner in part A, you have to check if this statement is true or not. So we have integration on the left hand side and we have a function on the right hand side, and if you want to check you have to find the derivative for both sides. So firstly, as in part A, you have to take derivative for both sides. Equal the derivative of the right hand side. C here is a constant also. Now on the left hand side, since we are talking about the derivative of the integration, so the signs will cancel each other and you will get the function inside, and the function is 1 over 1 minus x squared to the power 3 over 2. Now you have to check if the derivative in the left hand side equal the derivative in the right hand side. How to find the derivative in the left hand side? In the left hand side we have this term, and this is a rational function, so you have to use the quotient rule to find the derivative. So you have to put u here and v here, and as you know, the derivative of the rational function equal the derivative of u over v equals uv minus uv prime over v squared. So by applying the quotient rule, what you will get u prime, which is the derivative of x, which is 1, multiplied by v, which is square root of 1 minus x squared, minus u times v prime, u which is x, multiplied by v prime. The derivative of the function v is the derivative of radical or square root function, and this is the rule of the derivative of a square root function. The derivative of the inside function divided by 2 multiplied by the radical function. So we have negative 2x divided by 2 multiplied by the same square root. This divided by v square, the function in denominator square, which is square root of 1 minus x squared all squared. Now you have to simplify this expression. So we have square root of 1 minus x squared minus, here you can cancel 2 with 2, and we have 2 negative signs, which means you have to put positive here, and x times x equal x squared divided by square root of 1 minus x squared divided by, to simplify the denominator here you have to cancel the square root sign with power 2, and you will get 1 minus x squared. Now you have to simplify the expression in numerator here, so you have to multiply here by square root of 1 minus x squared, and here by the same function, and you will get power 2. And as you know, you can cancel the radical sign with power 2. So this will give us 1 minus x squared in denominator, and in numerator we have 1 minus x squared plus x squared divided by square root of 1 minus x squared, and this is equals to, you can cancel now negative x squared with the plus x squared, and you will get 1 over you have to put these denominator beside each other, and you will get square root of 1 minus x squared multiplied by 1 minus x squared. As you know, square root we can write it as power half, so this is equals 1 over 1 minus x square power 1 over 2 times 1 minus x square power 1. When we multiply, you have to add the powers, so this is equals 1 over 1 minus x squared power 3 over 2. Check this and tell me in comments. So the left hand side, or the derivative of the left hand side function, is this function, and the derivative of the right hand side is this function, which means that the two derivatives are equal, which means also that the statement in part B is true. And that's it. Thank you.